Olive was 17 years old, a young hairdresser living with her parents in the small noisy town of Umudeni. Life wasn't perfect, but it was peaceful. Every day, her mother would cook, the aroma filling the compound. Her father, a retired soldier, would glance through the newspapers with his glasses, nodding occasionally at the headlines. Her little sister always swept the compound diligently, and Olive would be busy making customers' hair, laughing and chatting as she walked. They were not rich, but they were comfortable. But one thing kept bothering Olive. She wanted freedom. She wanted her own space, her own life, a room where nobody would tell her when to wake up or when to come home. So when she earned a little money from her hair business, Olive decided it was time to leave and be independent. Her mother begged her, "Stay with us a little longer, Olive. The world outside is not as simple as you think." But Olive didn't listen. Her mind was already made up. She was pressured by what she saw on TikTok, little teenage girls renting their own apartments, decorating them and living the independent life. One Sunday morning, Olive packed her Ghana Must Go bag, hugged her parents and left. The house she rented was cheap, too cheap. A single room in a quiet compound at the end of an isolated street. The agent told her, "No problem. The place is peaceful. You will enjoy it." At first, everything looked normal. Olive cleaned, arranged her things, spread her mattress on the floor, and even danced around her new room. For the first time in her life, she felt free. But as time goes on, something changed. Around 2:15 a.m., Olive woke up suddenly. She didn't know why or what woke her up. The room felt cold, unusually cold, even though the weather was hot. Then she heard something, a slow, dragging sound in the passage, like someone dragging their feet. She froze. She said in her mind, "Who would be walking at this time of the night?" She checked her door. It was locked. She checked her window. It was closed. But the sound kept getting closer and closer. Then it stopped right in front of her door. Olive held her breath. She wanted to scream, but her voice disappeared. Suddenly, the bulb started flickering. And then she heard a soft whisper, "Who is in my room?" Her heart nearly jumped out of her chest. By morning, she rushed outside to ask the neighbors. One old woman said simply, "My daughter, nobody has lived in that room for more than 2 months. They always leave." Olive's body went cold. Then came another night. She was sleeping peacefully after braiding up to 5 to 3 people's hair that day. She woke up to her door slightly open, even though she had locked it herself. Her gas stove was turned on, her bucket of water was poured out, and her mirror had a print on it. A wet, moody handprint. That was when Olive ran back in tears to her house. Her mother hugged her like she had been waiting for her to come back. Then her father simply said, "Next time, if you want freedom, choose peace first." Moral lesson of this story: sometimes the rush for independence can push you into places you are not spiritually or emotionally prepared for. Before you rent an apartment, look well, pray well, and sometimes it's okay to stay with your parents until your life settles, because freedom without wisdom can be frightening.